In this video, we'll teach you 10 funny Spanish phrases to get you conversing like a native speaker in no time. Let's get to it! Knowing some funny phrases or idioms is key to sounding like a native Spanish speaker. Now, being funny can be a bit subjective, and some of these phrases will sound odd when translated literally. But we'll explain the context and meaning behind each one so you can use them properly in social situations. If your goal is conversational Spanish, make sure to check out BaseLang.com, where you get access to unlimited one-on-one Spanish classes with native-speaking teachers via Zoom. Now, cue the laugh track. On with the funny phrases. No saber ni papa de algo translates literally to not knowing a potato about something. When you have zero knowledge about a topic or you are unable to remember something, this phrase can come in handy. It's the English equivalent of saying you don't have a clue. Here's an example. No puedo contestar esa pregunta porque no sé ni papa de política. I can't answer that question because I don't have a clue about politics. Okay, next one is tirar o botar la casa por la ventana. Translates to throw the house out of the window. Now, this means you're ready to splurge or spend a lot of money on something. It's the English equivalent to spare no expense. Los vecinos celebrarán su 10º aniversario, así que han decidido botar la casa por la ventana. The neighbors will celebrate their 10th anniversary, so they've decided to spare no expense. Next, we have Ponerse las pilas. This literally translates to put in the batteries. If someone tells you, ponte las pilas, then you are probably absent-minded or not focused enough. It's similar to telling somebody, wake up or put some energy in it. In English, termina tu tarea. Dale, ponte las pilas, Laura. Which is, finish your homework. Come on, put some energy in it, Laura. Our fourth phrase is, hablando del rey de Roma. Literal translation, speaking of the king of Rome. Similar to speak of the devil, this funny Spanish phrase is used when you're talking or gossiping about someone else, and that person shows up out of nowhere at the exact same moment you're talking about them. Now, if you're waiting for your friend and they show up at that exact moment, you start wondering where they are, you might say, mira, hablando del rey de Roma, ahí viene. Or, look, speak of the devil, here she is. Next one is ser pan comido. Translation, to be eaten bread. This is very similar to piece of cake or easy as pie in English. It's when something is super easy. El examen será pan comido. The exam will be a piece of cake. Still with us? Great. Then now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. Es pan comido. Number 6. Hacer su agosto. Literal translation, to make your August. Use this when someone has made a fortune by doing something successfully, similar to made a killing in English. Los buhoneros hicieron su agosto vendiendo esas franelas. The street vendors made a killing by selling those t-shirts. Next is tomar el pelo. Literally, it means to take someone else's hair. In English, this is similar to you're pulling my leg, when someone is lying or teasing in a playful way. Miguel no se ganó la lotería. Él estaba tomándote el pelo. Miguel didn't win the lottery. He was pulling your leg. Next up, estar vivito y coleando. Translation, to be alive and kicking. This one you should be able to figure out. It's the same as alive and well in English. Manuel estuvo a punto de morir en ese choque. Afortunadamente, se encuentra vivito y coleando. Manuel was close to death in that crash. Fortunately, he is alive and well. Next funny phrase is irse por las ramas. This translates to go through the branches. In English, we would say beat around the bush. And now this is when we're talking about something and avoiding or delaying saying what we really need to say. Here's an example. Ellos nunca hablan de sus problemas en la escuela. Siempre van por las ramas. They never talk about their problems at school. They're always beating around the bush. And our last one is one of my abuelita's favorites. Creerse la última Coca-Cola del desierto. Literal translation: to think of yourself as the last Coca-Cola in the desert. This is used to describe someone who is full of themselves or values themselves very highly. In English, we would say they have their head up their ass. Here's an example. Él es tan mandón y arrogante que se cree la última Coca-Cola del desierto. He is so bossy and cocky, he thinks he's the shit. And that's it. Those are 10 funny Spanish phrases and idioms that will have you sounding like a native speaker in no time. For an extended article of this video, including 15 bonus phrases, click the link in the description below. If you want to practice these phrases and more, head over to BaseLang.com and schedule your first class with a live teacher today. With BaseLang, you can take unlimited one-on-one Spanish classes with native-speaking teachers all via Zoom. Try your first week today for only $1. If you want to learn some more Spanish phrases, click here to learn some terms of endearment. We'll see you in the next video.